Hello, guys, and welcome to Cricket Caviar. And Australia and West Indies have played the first T20. I was hoping this will be an exciting series because West Indies is such an interesting T20 team. And with Andre Russell back, Jason Holder back, Kyle Mayers back, but he didn't play, but Nicholas Pooran back. West Indies were looking like a strong squad there. And I think Australia really dominated at the start. They got to 77 runs in 6 overs in the power play. They got to 110 in 10 overs. But West Indies made a good comeback with the help of Romario Shepherd, with the help of Jason Holder, with Andre Russell, all of them bowling really well from 10 to 15 overs phase. At one point of time, Australia was 142 for 5, 152 for 5. And I was thinking that maybe, they get a chance to come back. But the last wicket stand, I mean, the sixth wicket stand between Tim David and Matthew Wade really crushed their hopes because they scored 50 runs in just 4 overs. And that really took the game away from West Indies. Australia scoring 213. West Indies, when they started the chase, they were amazing. I mean, they were just amazing. Johnson, Charles,
Phenomenal.
and Brandon King giving a very fast start. But at the end, Nicholas Pooran slowed down, and I think, Andre Russell getting bowled by Adam Zampa. That will stand out as a memory because Zampa bowled a superb spell. He's a Zamster. He's the star of Australian ODI white ball cricket and ODI and T20 cricket, and he bowled up brilliantly. And he just, the end fight by Holder was not going to be enough. It was too many runs to get at the end.
Very good recap, Shikhar. Very good recap. I'm very excited to talk about this game with you. High scoring match, over 400 runs in this T20I match, and both teams played a very good contest. I would also say something in once in a blue moon happened, Tim David innings. I would really like to say that it's very rare to see Tim David performing for Australia. I have seen him win matches for Mumbai Indians. But what a display of cricket. So many heroes from franchisee cricket when they are playing international cricket. It's just a spectacle to watch. And West Indies, mind you, guys, they defeated Australia when the T20 series last time happened in West Indies. So that's why we were expecting some close fight today, and we got exactly a very close match.
Yeah, I mean, uh, the way that it started by David Warner, it was just amazing how he started off. And
Yeah, I think he's playing with so much freedom now. He's just playing one format and he's just focusing on the World Cup spot, right? So he
yeah,
played a
yeah,
grinder. What an innings!
we really missed him in ODI cricket. They had Jake Fraser McGurk coming. They had a lot of other people coming, but David Warner is David Warner, and the intent, which it was almost his fastest 50. He got his 15-22
22 runs.
balls. And
Yeah.
I was expecting big things from Maxwell, but that didn't happen. And at the end, it was brilliant batting from Tim David. He's got such long levers, he can swat the ball to any. And again, disappointed with Jason Holder's death bowling. I mean, he's the one who always gets smashed. He has been focusing. He missed the test matches and said, "I am focusing on T20 cricket because it's
Yeah.
a home World Cup." He chose to play in Bangladesh Premier League, and then he comes first over. He's pumped for 16 runs by David Warner.
Because
That
you
was
and I
kind
know
of
he's a
very
fabulous test
ironic.
cricketer. Like AB de Villiers has smashed the daylights out of him so many times, even prior
Hmm,
to the like 10 years ago. And
hmm.
we have always seen him as one of the best test cricketers. So it's really sad he has chosen this T20 path, but still a better T Test player, I feel.
Yeah.
And yeah. And
And
another thing
imagine
Australia
the
did
regret
really
he
well.
would have felt missing out on that Gabba victory that West Indies got. I mean, he would have definitely been part
Surely,
of that.
surely.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
He was one of the best all-rounders in the game when he was playing the Test cricket. So yeah,
hmm.
I used to rate him as good as Ben Stokes at one point. So we really miss him in Test cricket. Another thing I wanted to compliment for Australia is like whenever they were losing wickets, they were still maintaining that same run rate, 10 and over run rate, which
Absolutely.
actually helped them achieve the 200 target.
That's always the thing about Australia, Pratik. I have told you, like, even in that ODI where they were 89 for 5 in Sydney Cricket Ground, you know, Cam Green got out playing a shot at 91 for 4. He was trying to hit it over the park, and It's always like that with Australia. Yesterday also, after they started losing wickets, they didn't let up on the run rate at all. They still tried to score a lot of shots.
Yeah.
So that was amazing from Australia. And I wish Nicholas Pooran could have done more because he chewed up a lot of dot balls, and he was uh, first he was 3 of 6, then he was 10 of 7, then he was 11 of 14, and then he
And
tried to
why
take
was he
Zampa
playing so
apart,
slow?
and
There was
that was a bad decision, I thought, because Zampa, it was Zampa's last over. He could have played it out because anyway he was behind the required rate and he was below 100 strike rate. He could have just played Zampa out and waited for the death bowlers to come, but he tried to take Zampa on with one slog sweep, actually cleared the fence, and the other slog sweep actually got him out.
yeah.
So that was, and even Glenn Maxwell again, man, I have to appreciate his bowling skills because he got Rohit Sharma out in that ODI World Cup final, and today again, he was
Got the
he
best
got the
chance
big
also.
wicket of Robman Powell because I thought Robman Powell was key in
Yeah.
this chase.
Yeah,
So
Robin Powell actually just came to hit sixes, right? He was looking very dangerous. And
yeah,
Maxwell,
he and exactly
he,
it went like the same over that he bowled to Rohit Sharma. Like he got hit for 2 sixes, then third time again Robman Powell goes and he
it
gets
was a
caught.
very entertaining game. Sean Abbott took 4 catches in a row, like some
Yeah,
bizarre
yeah,
thing happened
yeah.
today. And but how good Brandon King and the Johnson Charles looked. These guys have strong physique, and they were
Hmm.
hitting boundaries. They were smashing huge sixes. At one point, when you have such a good start, you will question Pooran. Why was he so tentative at the beginning? And if Shea Hope is playing in this side, why is he not number three?
Yeah.
And how can you not play Kyle Mayers? And one last one, how many chances Romario Shepherd will get? So I want you to answer some of these questions, Shikhar, because I've been thinking about these a lot.
No, I think Romario is a good bowler and he has won West Indies some games. Even in India, he fought well for the West Indies. I think they told
He
last
failed
year,
miserably in the ODI series. That's why I'm kind of questioning his
but he
selection.
won them the ODI series in versus England. Actually, if you see that series, he was the man of the series. I mean, he was just excellent. So I think they will back Romario Shepherd. Also, they don't have an all-rounder like him because
Kyle Mayers
Jason.
can bowl 2 overs. He can give you two good 2 or 3 overs. He
Yeah,
even
I
bowls
I will back
batsmen,
Romario
sometimes
Shepherd.
open
I'll
interest.
really back him for now. My only concern is Pooran has become a bit like KL Rahul. Learned a bit from him from LSG and is trying to take the game too deep, which he should not do.
Yeah.
He showed in that Indian series that was the ideal approach. He just went bang for bang because he was coming out from a very good Major League Cricket MLC win with New York, MI New York. So he just came out and hit Yuzvendra Chahal out of the park straight away. But he didn't do that here. That
In
was the
IPL, he
missing
has
part.
that role, right? He's just a finisher role these days. He comes around 14 over or after. I guess that will suit him better in the West Indies lineup as well.
But they have too many of those people. They have Andre Russell also, and I mean Andre Russell bowled really well actually yesterday. He was on a hat trick also on the last ball. But
Yeah.
yeah, the problem with Andre Russell is you are never sure of what position to play him because he
Yes.
came before Holder or to come after Holder. He came
Holder
to
also
face
came
Zampa.
really late. Like before Holder, both the other all-rounders came, Shefford and
Yeah.
Rutherford. So that was also a little bit
And I
weird.
think Andre Russell struggles against spin. So that's the problem. I think what role he had for KKR, just the last 2 overs.
Yeah.
And remember that strategy by Rajasthan Royals to bowl Chahal at the 18th, 19th over to get Andre Russell because he's weak against spin. I mean, that was just a terrible shot by Andre Russell. He just went for a
Yeah.
wild slog without any footwork, and that actually cost him
And
because,
you
uh,
mentioned Zampa was really good. I also want to mention Stoinis, 3 overs, 20 for 2. So together, Zampa and Stoinis were 7 overs, 46 for 5. And that's where the game was lost.
hmm,
Australia were able to find few overs where they were not giving anything away. And that's
yeah,
why it created pressure on Windies. And in the end, Holder's fire was like too late, too much, too little in the end.
yeah,
But yeah, a
true.
fantastic cricket match.
Great match, and let's hope. Actually, I was hoping they'll win in Hobart because they have small boundaries. Also, a lot of breeze was blowing. I thought West Indies could utilize the breeze because if you see how Stoinis got out, it was
Yeah.
only because of the breeze stopped the ball in the air. Otherwise, that he timed that ball so well. it should have cleared the park, but it got held up in the breeze, and
Yeah, and
that's
we
how
saw some
Stoinis.
huge sixes when the breeze aided the ball, right? Like
Yeah,
it was a very interesting thing to
yeah,
notice
yeah,
in
yeah.
the game.
So that's about the Hobart match, and let's see how, if the West Indies can come back in the series. It will be very interesting to see that.
Thank you, Shikhar. Please subscribe us and please follow Cricket Caviar to watch more entertaining cricket updates and post my live match analysis.
Yeah, guys, please follow our channel Cricket Caviar. Thank you for watching us.